Okay, a woman can perform sexually, experiencing limiting thoughts. It won't stop her from actually performing the act, but it may prevent the woman from getting into the sex enough to achieve orgasm. Okay, but with men, it's different in that if a man has limiting thoughts or performance anxiety, um, there's the hydraulics involved, where the proper amount of blood doesn't get fed to the penis to acquire erection. So a guy not getting hard isn't always necessarily um, that he doesn't find a woman attractive or that he's gay or that he can't get it up. Sometimes it is a reaction to the pills. These modern medications that they have a lot of men on make it hard for them to acquire, achieve orgasm and also to maintain, stiff hard erections. Some of them never manage more than semi hardness, um, on these pill regimens. So it's not a problem if a woman is not above, the sex partner is not above, either fluffing the guy, orally, giving him head, or playing with him. But when you do it, you can't be like, oh, you're trying to get him hard so that he can get his dick hard, because that creates more pressure that blocks the blood from going to the penis. What you have to do is become an actress in a moment like that and just start gently playing with his penis, or go down on him, but make it to where that's what you decided you wanted to do. You could do that all day, just play with his penis, or suck it, or whatever. That's the impression you give him. That puts him at ease, where it's like, wow, there's no more pressure to perform. Then it's just a quick jump from the one hole to the other, or from the hand to the hole. You see, it's not that hard to transfer once the erection is acquired. And this is how a lot of men could get past this if the women they're with understand this about them, and about the male anatomy. That limiting thoughts a lot of times it cause a guy not to even want to attempt sex, because he knows he can't focus on getting a hard on, or he may be on some kind of medication, like antidepressants are really bad for disassociating a part of your brain that fucks with your sexuality, especially in dudes. And it makes them where after a while you get frustrated with the idea of having normal sex. So then it makes them freaky, in the sense that they're going to masturbation places. They're interacting with other males sexually, because the pressure is no longer there to pleasure a woman. You see, um, some guys, they don't have it about themselves where they want the woman to achieve her cookies. I know that, like, with some women, if you go down on them, they may have limiting thought about, they're worried about how they smell. So if you go down there and then you make a, like a, it's like they could perceive that as like, you're like, ooh, wow, that's really bad smelly. So you don't want to make noises like that while you're down there. More like you enjoy the smell and the taste, right? And for women who, you worry you're a little bit musky, once a man gets into it, like if he's got you bent over and you're a little bit musky and it's wafting up in his face, that smell actually brings out like a primal thing where, it makes him more virile sexually. Just like in some cases, women smelling a dude that, he's stinky, he needs a shower, but it'll make her really horny. It's kind of the same effect. If a woman is normally clean and, she's, cleans herself regularly, then yeah, there the moments when she does get where she considers herself to be dirty or nasty, it's actually it's perfect. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. I've had a lot of experience to draw this from. And why am I talking about performance anxiety? You know, at a moment like this, you know, it's another day stolen from me via the corruption of, you know, the Michigan government, incompetence and corruption. You know, over medical marijuana, they're like witch hunting people for medical marijuana issues, and you know, making sure that they throw, you know, torches in our lives, you know, burn our lives down, throw monkey wrenches in our agendas. Like I was going to get off SSI and get back in the workforce, and now that's not going to happen. You know, but why am I talking about this performance anxiety? Is because for the last couple months, ever since I made the move, you know, hired the lawyer and made all the moves to get my driver's license back, I I've been worried. You know, I've been having performance anxiety. Like, you know, will I pass the driver's test? Because, you know, now they've dicked around with my driver's license so long, and now they've got it to where I've got to take a driver's test, and it's privatized. So some politician somewhere pocketed some money for this, where this law is now, you know, I got to take a new driver's test just to pocket somebody's money. If the Secretary of State gave the driver's test, still I wouldn't have to take it. But because it's been privatized and some little dirty little sellout, traitor, treasonous, terrorist, bitch, motherfucker sold somebody out somewhere, you know, to get this done, now they're allowed to make it the law where I have to retake the driver's test. Okay? So, you know, I was worried about that. Am I going to pass the driver's test? I'm 50 years old now, so I was worried, you know, am I going to be able to pass the vision test? So I was having all these performance anxiety issues, you know, that were driving my blood pressure up, in addition to the pressure of, you know, having to go to the evaluation, having to go to the hospital and drop urines, having to subject myself to things that, you know, it goes against my religious beliefs to subject myself like this. Especially when the offenses are 32 years old, they happened while I was a teenager, and they're alcohol related. They've got nothing to do with drugs whatsoever. So they're judging me on a whole different playing field now. You see, via these corrupt laws. But then also they don't properly judge me by these laws, because by these same new laws that they're judging me by, I should already have a restricted driver's license with a little portable temporary breathalyzer that starts my vehicle, and they didn't give me that option at all. They just flat out reject me, because I will not go hang out with a criminal element and, you know, sit there and violate my religious beliefs, you know, and lie and say that I'm addicted to something I'm not addicted to, and talk about make this drug that's the focus of Chris Seeger's life the focus of my life. It's not the focus of my life. You're not going to transfer the focus of my life from, you know, other things to medical marijuana. It's not my focus in life. I don't get up every day thinking about it. You're not going to make it to where I do, where I have to go get signatures. So fuck you. You killed the male me. You're guilty. There's blood on your hands, bitch. Be thou cursed now. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck how bad fucking you do it now. But you're going to do it bad. Yeah, it'll eventually kick in. Don't worry. Then you'll be like me. You'll be watching for where the next hammer's going to drop from. Yeah. You know, because that's how I feel about, you know, the government, man. It's like they've become this horrible thing, you know, that you can pay taxes and pay, you know, $140 something a week in the FICA, and then when you get sick, they want to treat you like a criminal. They literally want to criminalize you for being sick and needing your SSI. They steal from you, like, you know. They tamper with the figures so that they don't have to give you enough money, you see, and then it's like they dictate, oh, you can have an extra penny, can't nobody give you nothing if you report it, you know, and if it's on record and they don't report it, if a crime has been committed. They're a fraud. Oh, God, you got a $23 check you didn't report. Oh, my God, this is breaking the government. Wait a minute. The money you're giving me, you took from me. That's my money. Let's not get this twisted around, baby. Okay? You took the money. You could have invested it or collected interest off of it at least if you hadn't have been so crooked that you fucked it up where banks don't have to pay, interest. But no, what you do? What'd you do with my money? You didn't collect no interest on it, so you don't got it no more? And now I'm stealing from somebody? No, it's on public record that you took it. You gonna try and hide that public record now? Okay, it's my money that I want back. My Social Security money. Okay? This is the gamble you take. Now, you kept trampling me and emasculating me compared to all these little chemical toilet drunken motherfuckers you gave driver's licenses to that don't have no problems getting a driver's license in any state they go to. But y'all got it so jacked up that I can't even go to another state 2,000 miles away and get my driver's license back because you got it so fucked up, right? It's like you should have to pay for my rage issues now. You should have to pay for the money that I can't make. I can't make $40 an hour right now because I don't have a driver's license. With my skill set, I could be making $40 an hour. No driver's license, I'm as good as not even fucking being skilled. Might as well not be able to do nothing. Fuck it, right? Yeah, I really regret my abstinence now. I really do, Chris Seeger. I wish I would have hung out with my brothers, drank a lot, committed some crimes with them. Maybe I could have helped them commit some real horrendous shit that we would have got on the news, It's like, smoked a lot of crack, had a lot of fucking unprotected sex, not been the individual that I am, that I didn't get credit for being. Because I went and was evaluated by this molested freak monster individual. For real, she was waiting outside when we pulled up to see if I was driving so she could include it in her report. Does she include it in her reports when she waits out there and people pull up and they're not driving? Does that make it in the reports, or does it only make it in the reports when they're driving on a suspended, right? Got to wonder about that. Somebody should investigate that. Somebody needs to evaluate this evaluator for real, because I feel slandered. I feel raped. She made these diagnoses and judgments on me based on words and my beliefs, because I believe the way I believe. Okay, she not based on my usage. Okay, she didn't base none of this on my usage. She based this on my words and my beliefs. You can't understand that. That is illegal right there. But then it's also illegal for you to say, I have a medical marijuana card. For you to say that, I can't have my prescription medication and have a driver's license. That's like saying that nobody out there can have Oxycontins or Vicodin and have a driver's license. That's like saying that none of them out there can have alcohol. They better not buy no beer and have a driver's license. Do you see how ridiculous and redundant this is? It's just a huge double standard. You can't see it. You don't see it, huh? Yeah, you're fucked up. Okay? Every doctor who's not who does not acknowledge the healing benefits, the medical benefits of medical marijuana, medical grade cannabis, is either a quack or a minion of the government or both. This is a fact. And those who fit that category are cursed now. Yeah, they're cursed for all the problems that they're causing. Because, and look at how the government repays them. They rolled with the government on this, fattening the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies, the sorceries of man. And then the government turns around and stabs them in the back with Obamacare. It's beautiful that they're getting theirs, right? And they can keep getting theirs. Things can get worse for them. See, they're very cocky. They need to step up to the plate, apologize to God and Lucifer about the pharmaceuticals and about trying to dope up a whole society. Fucking start telling people, yeah, your kids should be on medical marijuana to heal them of the fucked up effects of the foods and being, science experiments to these retards in government, with their food and their vaccines and their chemtrails and their fucked up water. Yeah, you're right, lady. You should give your kids some medical marijuana because it's the only thing that will heal them. That's the fact. And the doctors need to tell you.